Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Franklin High School for a WIAA soccer matchup between the Franklin Sabres and the Waukesha North Stars here. Elijah Vanxalata alongside Matt Peck here on Zaleski Sports tonight. Sorry for the little technical difficulties. We had some sound problems to come to the game, but it's all cleared up now. So 5 minutes into the game, and Franklin and Waukesha North still tied at 0. Nothing really much missed. Kicking up the middle now is number 6, Caleb Dukic, who had 2 goals in their last game. 2-star guys for this Franklin Sabres team, Caleb Dukic and Grisham Blado. This is going to be one of 2 soccer games on Zaleski Sports in the regular season. Both will be Franklin tonight and about almost a month from now when we have Greendale in town here to Franklin High School. This is our first Franklin broadcast of the year as one of their home schools, so it should be a very fun and entertaining one. Waukesha North trying to get a little attack going here. Franklin is able to prevent it. And Franklin trying to get some numbers going here down the field. Kicking it up the middle, and the pass is deflected. Going back to the North Stars. Today's game is sponsored by Visit Marshfield. Be a part of the Marshfield tradition at Maple Fall Fest. Don't miss the 32nd annual Maple Fall Fest Saturday and Sunday, September 14th and 15th at Wildwood Park and Zoo in Marshfield. Learn more at visitmarshfield.com and follow them on Facebook. Franklin getting a little attack going here, and a little pretty good defense right there as Franklin trying to reset it. Going to kick it off to the corner here, trying to cross it in maybe. Blado gets a shot blocked that time by the goalkeeper on Waukesha North. The goalkeeper will clear it away over to the 30 on Waukesha North side. And that one just goes out of bounds. Possession will retain with the North Stars. Kicking it off to the corner right now on the right side is Alonzo Perez, getting it kicked away to the goalie on Franklin, and that one will be cleared away. Today's game is sponsored by Fleet Farm. Fleet Farm is here to help you gear up for hunting season. Shop their huge selection of scouting and concealment must-haves, safety essentials, and Blaze Orange gear. Shop the entire selection of hunting gear from all of the top brands today at Fleet Farm. So Franklin getting a little attack going here, taking it up the field is Grisham Blado. Just kicks it out of bounds, and good stop by the Waukesha North defender. And we're to retain with the Sabres around the 20. Franklin doing a little bit of reset here, kicking it back to the defenders. Asa Ross kicking up the middle, crosses it over. It's a one-on-one and an offside call that time on Franklin. Got a little in front of his defender that time. And the ball will go back to the North Stars here. 9:52 into the game. That ball is going to roll all the way down the field. The goalkeeper for Franklin should be there to get it, and he does. Oh, almost kicked back. Try to find Nishi, the goalkeeper, was one of the defenders for Franklin, and it almost ended wrong right there. So it'll be a corner now for the North Stars. North Stars trying to get on the board first here, threatening a little bit early. Crosses it in, and just a little overshot it on the kick that time, and it's going to kick right out of bounds. It'll be Franklin's possession now. Franklin to start the year 2-0, 2 wins against Whitnall and Racine Case. They beat Whitnall 5-1 and beat Racine Case 8-0. So a good start to the year for head coach George Mayorga on the Franklin end. Waukesha North controlling the possession a little bit here. Now Franklin getting it right back. And goes right back out of bounds. Sticking with the North Stars, or with the Sabres. And one defender's just trying to clear away to one of the midfielders. They're going to get it downfield, and a header by the Waukesha North defenders. Franklin trying to create some numbers to go down the field here and threaten on an attack. Kicking up the middle, and it's stopped that time by Jacob Kopek, the sophomore on the North Stars. And pretty good shot with that time by a Franklin defender. No call though. Waukesha North will retain possession though. Franklin playing a little bit more aggressive now on the defensive end, as it's a handball, and it'll stick back to the North Stars. Drew Urban doing the free kick. Headers it to a Franklin defender, but Waukesha North midfielder getting up to it. As it right there is number 12, Max Gordon. And it'll be kicking away. There's one Franklin guy and one Waukesha North guy down the field with him. Blado. He's got a man to beat right here, crossing over the middle. Headers it, and it goes right back to the North Stars. Looked like Franklin just didn't have enough guys down the field right there to threaten. And here comes a speedy Waukesha North player up the field. And he's going to kick it up the middle. And it's going to be cut off by the Franklin defender. That time it was Keenan Moat. As Franklin hasn't had too much possession here early on in the game. Controlled heavily so far by the North Stars. Okay, get up the middle. He could get a cross in here right here for a potential goal, and it's blocked out again by Moat. Possession will stay with the North Stars as it was kicked away. It's a little under 15 minutes here in the first half. Elijah Vanks-a-lot alongside Matt Peck with you here today for our first Zaleski Sports soccer game in the Milwaukee area. Tomorrow night, we want to remind you that we have a football matchup back in Oak Creek, as it will be Indian Trail versus Oak Creek in an SEC conference matchup, first week of conference play. Big week in the conference, I should say, as Racine Case will also be taking on Franklin tomorrow night. 2-0 teams in the conference to open it up. Nothing better. Racine Case and Anton Graham and that team have been on the rise this year. Hoping for high expectations after their first ever playoff win last year. Well, Franklin Like they have numbers right here. They're going to kick up the middle, and it's kicked right back to the goalie of Waukesha North. Like they had a 3-on-2 attack going right there. And the Waukesha North goalie will punt it away. Going up the middle, Nishi's at it, and he kicks it right back to Waukesha North, and Alonzo Perez just wasn't there to try to get them on the board right there. Oh, good crossover to the right side. Might have had a little bit too much power. That's Franklin trying to set up a cross and potential score right here. Go up the middle, kicks it up, and oh, good block that time. Waukesha North trying to get it out, and the ball will stick with the Sabres. Good job defensively as Franklin had numbers attacking that time for the North Stars. Very aggressive start in this game on both sides. Cannon over the left side. Zayden Zhang. Zhang getting it kicked away. That time by Thomas McAdam Chavez. Franklin still has some pretty good possession here, as I believe that was a foul called. A little shove that time from a Waukesha North Star. And it'll be a free kick for the Sabres coming up. Let's see if the Sabres can execute here on a free kick. More than 15 yards away from the goal. Try to cross it in and maybe get a header into the goal. Crossing it in, and it goes, oh, good defense that time by the Waukesha North defender. Just headers it out of bounds. And that's what you got to do in a situation like that. We're going to take a quick commercial break here. We'll stay with us right here.
Did you know? At Franklin High School, the career and technical education spaces are currently overcrowded and lack sufficient workstations for participation in larger, scalable project work. There is currently a lack of project storage space, and some areas are not ADA compliant, hindering inclusive participation. Upgrades are needed in our effort to prepare students for increasingly popular industrial career paths. Your vote matters.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 0-0, 18 minutes into the game. Very good defensive game to start this one on both ends. As Franklin gets a shot up at the goal. Another good save by the Waukesha North goalie that time. As he's been pretty busy so far today, as Franklin's got a couple shots in the last couple minutes. Franklin just trying to spread the ball around right now as he just lets that go to Waukesha North. Oh, Franklin getting some numbers down the field again. And that one's just going to fall out of bounds. Possession going right back to the North Stars. Tonight's game is sponsored by Burn Pit Barbecue. At Burn Pit Barbecue, we bring both flavors of Wisconsin straight to your grill. Order now at burnpitbarbecue.com and get free shipping with code SPORTS, SPORTS, at checkout. Burn Pit Barbecue, veteran-owned, Wisconsin-made. That's burnpitbarbecue.com. So 20 minutes into the game now here, still no score. Tell you what, this Waukesha North goalie, he's been one of the key factors here to why this game is still scoreless. He's had a couple of big saves now early on. Franklin and Waukesha North have neck and neck on the right side right now. As Franklin gets a cross in right here, and a block that time by one of the Waukesha North defenders. Some substitutions coming in now for the North Stars and the Sabres. It's kind of hard to almost see the numbers. They were right before the game. So inbounding it for the Sabres. Asa Ross. As Ross is going to get a header right back to the North Stars. Just volleying it up in the air. And might able to clear it away. Well, they might call a foul that time on Leo Aroldi on the right side. Kind of gave him a little bit of a shove right there. Sometimes the refs can be a little bit generous with those calls, but that time early on, they call it. Usually in sports you see sometimes they let teams play it out before at the second half where it gets more tense and more calls that had to be made because of how physical it gets, especially the closer the game is, as Nishi with the big save that time. As Zhang trying to cross it over the middle, and it was a one-on-one, but the Waukesha North defender won it that time. Crossing over the left side out of bounds, and it'll go right back to the north. I'll still stick with the Sabres now. Beautiful night here at Franklin High School tonight. We might be expecting showers possibly at the end of the game, but it's really sunny outside right now still. So we get a little sunbreak here, a sprinkling in the JV1 game a little bit, but it seems to calm down now. Another free kick right here for the North Stars. Going over the left side is Freddie Duarte. Duarte looking to cross it in. Good block that time. Right into Nishi's hands. And it will go right back to the Sabres. Franklin trying to spread it out again. Oh, kind of made a man miss right there. Maybe a little slippage from the sprinkles earlier. Zhang controlling it up the middle. He's going to kick it over to the right side. Nobody guarding the Franklin on that right side. Now it's crossed over to the corner. Kicking it right back in, right back to Waukesha North, deflecting at that time, as a lot of Franklin defenders around that one Waukesha North player on the far side of the field. And it'll go right back to the Sabres. Going to be having the Franklin Sabres on a lot more here on Zaleski Sports in the next coming weeks. We've had a lot of Oak Creek on the last couple of weeks. Oh, that was a little loud. But yeah. But yeah, we're going to have them a lot more. Oh, nice side tackle that time. Franklin getting it in. Up the middle. Ooh. Physical play right there, but Waukesha North wins it. Oh, another nice slide tackle. The ref's going to let it play. I think that was pretty clean, and Waukesha North has numbers once again down the field. All he has to do is cross it over the man up the middle, and it's going to go right back to a Franklin defender getting right in the middle of it. But it will stick with the North Stars here on their side. That's been a pattern on both ends here. The defense has been really strong, being able to penetrate from the goal. That's why it's still 0-0 right now. Franklin looking to get another attack going here. And the Waukesha North defender. Looked like Waukesha North had more numbers down the field. Only 2 down the field for the Sabres. One of these teams needs one of those big fast breaks where they have multiple numbers with offensive guys and defensive guys, and maybe they could get offensive attack and possibly score a goal here, but both defenses falling back a lot early. Franklin going to reset it back in the backfield. Might going to get it back to Nishi to reset it right back out to the right side. Looking for a man. He's going to get it right down to the right sideline. Light cross in. Maybe one more pass could do it, and that one is kicked out of bounds by the Waukesha North defender. Always someone in the way, it seems like, here early. That just seems like the pattern in the first 27 minutes of tonight's game. So it'll be a corner kick for the Sabres coming up here, but we're going to take a quick 30-second game break here while they're on the corner kick.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight's game is sponsored by Oak Creek Automotive. Oak Creek Automotive is your local full-service auto repair shop, proudly serving the Oak Creek and Franklin area since 1989. From regular maintenance and upkeep to brakes, belts, climate control, electronics, and great deals on tires to keep you on the road and getting where you need to go. For your auto service needs, bring your vehicle into Oak Creek Automotive on South 27th Street in Oak Creek. It's kind of like the border of both Oak Creek and Franklin are home schools as Franklin gets a shot on goal up the middle that time. Who was that? Trying to see who that was, but that was a really good cross in the middle. Kind of headed it in. Franklin gets some. Blado with the Grisham Blado with the goal that time. He had 3 goals yesterday against Racine Case, and he's picking up right where he left off with his first goal at the 28:49 minute mark here. It gets the Franklin Sabres up 1-0 early as Waukesha North trying to get a threat early right after the goal. Grisham Blado, the senior forward, he's been the lead guy for this Sabres team so far this year. Like I said already, 3 goals last game. Had the hat trick. As Franklin trying to get a little bit more here, crossing up down the field. Oh, it's a one-on-one to beat right here. Maybe cross it one more time. Oh, he's going to get a shot from the right side, and it's caught by the goalie on Waukesha North. Good stop that time. He's going to punt it away to around the 35-yard line. Might was there for the header. Franklin trying to fall back a little bit here, reset. Got to be a little bit careful here, making sure that the ball is falling back a little bit here as Waukesha North gets the deflection on that one, cuts it off. Zhang fighting with a couple of North Star defenders. Now it's right back to Asa Ross, and now just moving it around the field on the defensive side. Everyone on defense is touching the ball. Just can't seem to get an offensive attack going, as there's always a Waukesha North defender right there to cut one off, as Zhang trying to go for an aggressive tackle that time. Couldn't get to it. Kicking it up down the field. Going down the right sideline again here. This is like Franklin's bread and butter, it seems like, today here. Going down the right sideline, trying to cross it in. They haven't been really coming from the left side too much. As, let's see who wants it. The goalie's going to get it for the North Stars. And he'll just pick it up and probably just punt it away past midfield again. Try to give Franklin that far field position again as he volleys it up in the air. Well, the defender's coming up a little bit more this time. Asa Ross moving up to midfield. Sometimes you'll see that with some defenders moving right up to kind of like the 40 area, just trying to set up some guys in midfield for a potential goal. Kicking up the middle and kind of reset it right there. Didn't get the right angle on it. Kicking it up the middle. Oh, good stave that time. Zhang had a good shot on it, and once again, another great stop for the North Stars. It's getting a lot more windier here at Franklin High School here. 8 more minutes left here to go until the half. 1-0 Franklin Sabres lead. As Franklin looking to go fast again down the field. Freddie Duarte just kicked that one out of bounds that time. Asa Ross will do the throw in here. Some substitutions coming in for the North Stars. Just a little over 7 minutes left here to go in the first half. Number 17, Ethan Eats checking in for the Sabres right now. Going to reset it right back up to the defenders of Franklin. They're going to go to left side a little bit now here. Oh, good slide attacker right there. Just got a little bit too much on the leg that time to trip over. Grisham Blado. Sometimes in soccer, it's funny when I watch it on TV sometimes in the FIFA World Cup, you see some guys try to sell some calls where they kind of flop to it. And sometimes they'll get it, sometimes they don't. Jeez.
That happens once in a while.
I thought that was you. But, yeah. Franklin getting it out right there. The possession will go right back to the North Stars. A free kick it away right back to a Franklin Sabre, but just happens to go right into the North Stars. North Stars kind of threatening here. Got a guy on the right sideline on the far field. Trying to find the right guy open to possibly cross it to here. Going to go right back up the middle, kind of reset it. Set up some attack here to try to even this game up, as that one goes horribly wrong. But got it right back. Alonzo Perez feeding it over. And there's just several Franklin defenders over there to penetrate the attack right there. North Star's looking to go a little bit fast here. Thompson gets that one deflected. Let's go right back over to Kopech. And like I said, Franklin's still way over it, and the ref signals. And the ball will go back to the Sabres now. Come on. Very good defensive sequence that time for the Sabres. Might kicks that one all the way down to the 15-yard line. Couple Waukesha North defenders kicking off each other. As Perez just looks like he doesn't have enough speed on that one, as there was two Franklin defenders ready with him, kind of like double teaming him as he was trying to set up, try to get an attack to score there. Really good execution right there for the Sabres. One of the shoes fell off for Might. One of his teammates just flings it like a boomerang right to him. I don't know if that's the safest idea, but it's quick to get it out anyways. 4 minutes, just a little under 4 minutes after to go here from Franklin High School. 1-0, the Sabres lead the North Stars. We're going to do one more commercial break before halftime here. We'll be right back on Zaleski Sports.
Elevate your flavor with Burn Pit Barbecue. At Burn Pit Barbecue, we're bringing the bold flavors of Wisconsin straight to your grill. As veterans, we know the importance of quality and commitment. That's why every rub and sauce we make is gluten-free, all-natural, and crafted right here in Wisconsin. Order now at burnpitbbq.com and enjoy free shipping on your first order with code SPORTS. Visit burnpitbbq.com today.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here. Just a little under 3 minutes left here to go in the first half. Sabres lead 1-0 here. Elijah Vanks-Salata alongside Matt Peck with you here tonight for our first WIAA boys soccer non-conference matchup here. First Franklin Sabres homeschool event here on Zaleski Sports. As Franklin looking to get a little attack going here. Grisham Blado already has a goal today. He's going to try to get another one right here. Kicks it up over the middle. Oh! Just off the wrong part of the foot that time, just kicked it right up. Otherwise, that would have been a perfectly executed cross and score that time for the Sabres. Waukesha North looking to go fast once again, right off of the goal kick. Marching it downfield, crossing it over the middle. Evan Thompson has it in the middle. Couple defenders around him. Thompson going around, gets a score. Oh, right off the football goal post. And they're just gonna call it out of bounds, because it would have been out of bounds even if that football field goal crossbar wasn't there. So it'll be a goal kick now for the Sabres. They're gonna have one of the defenders kick it instead of Nishi, the goalie. Once I don't want to wait to midfield. Ethan Eads feeding it over. Franklin just kicking it out of bounds once again. Waukesha North definitely playing Franklin a lot better than the previous teams Franklin has played. Franklin has scored 5 goals in their first game against Whitnall, 8 against Racine Case the other night. Only 1 goal so far here in the first half. Can Waukesha North possibly lower this or tie this game right now here with half a minute left here to go in the first? Kick crossing up the middle. He's got a man right here, up, and that's not good. That time he just got on the wrong side of the goal. The right idea, just not the right angle for Waukesha North that time. And offsides too.
10, 9, 8, 7.
Franklin might just hold it down here. And that'll be the first half, ladies and gentlemen. 1-0, the Franklin Sabres lead heading into the halftime here. Really good defensive fight here. Stick with us, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a couple-minute halftime break here. You're watching boys soccer on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
At Fleet Farm, we're all about your everyday, but not just any old day. Here, every day's opening day. Every day's a school day. Every day's a monster day. And every day is too short. Whatever makes your day, Fleet Farm's got everything you need for everyday life.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Did you know? At Franklin High School, our outdated culinary and family consumer sciences areas have not kept up with upgrades conducive to a modern culinary education. Safety and space are a concern, hindering inclusive participation. Students are overcrowded as they utilize utensils and cooking stations during hands-on learning. The lack of space limits the curriculum offerings and capacity for student participation. Your vote matters.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Be part of a Marshfield tradition at Maple Fall Fest, September 14th and 15th. Start each morning with a potato or buttermilk pancake breakfast and shop over 125 handmade arts and craft vendors. Also, make sure to check out the Kids Zone, yummy food court with maple specialties, beer garden, and a comedic grilling show with TV's Mad Dog and Merrill. Don't miss the 32nd Annual Fall Fest, Saturday and Sunday, September 14th and 15th at Wildwood Park and Zoo in Marshfield. Learn more at visitmarshfield.com and follow us on Facebook.
Did you know? At Franklin High School, student enrollment exceeds the capacity to hold all school assemblies in our current gymnasium. We must rotate participation, which is inefficient and inadequately serves our student body. The configuration and size of our weight room does not meet the minimum square footage requirements recommended for athletic participation. Our pool currently doesn't meet WIAA standards for meets, and the infrastructure is failing. Additionally, the confined space limits community participation. Your vote matters.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now. Elevate your flavor with Burn Pit Barbecue. At Burn Pit Barbecue, we're bringing the bold flavors of Wisconsin straight to your grill. As veterans, we know the importance of quality and commitment. That's why every rub and sauce we make is gluten-free, all-natural, and crafted right here in Wisconsin. Order now at burnpitbbq.com and enjoy free shipping on your first order with code SPORTS. Visit burnpitbbq.com today.
Welcome back here on Zaleski Sports. Elijah Vinks-A-Lot alongside Matt Peck here for WIAA Boys Soccer here between the Waukesha North Stars and the Franklin Sabres. Sabres lead 1-0 here. 4 minutes left here to go before we start the second half. Before we take a little recap of the first half, we're going to read some sponsors here. Today's game is sponsored by Lee Mechanical. Lee Mechanical is your comprehensive solution provider offering a wide spectrum of services, including plumbing, sheet metal work, welding, pipe fitting, and process piping. Lee Mechanical also offers great career opportunities. Visit selectlee.com to find out more. Thanks to our game day sponsor, Advanced Dental Specialist. Advanced Dental Specialist in Franklin, an oral surgery office where patient comfort and satisfaction is number one priority. Advanced Dental Specialist on Loomis Road. So a little bit of a recap here before we do one more game break here. The first half, our only goal tonight scored from the Sabres in the 28-minute mark by senior captain Grisham Blado. That 20-minute marker got a little cross up the middle here, but other than that goal, Franklin and Waukesha North have been evened up here to start this game. Owen Johnson, the goalie for the North Stars, has been amazing, as well as Nishi Yavanshi on Franklin to keep penetrating the defense here, but both teams on the defensive end have been stopping attacks before one gets up there other than that goal from Blado. And that's been pretty much it leading up to this point here. We'll see if there's more scoring here. Franklin, the last couple of games, have had combined for 13 goals, 5 in the game against Whitnall in that first win, 5-1, and against Racine Case 8-0 the other night. So it's been a pretty dominant offensive showing for Franklin the last couple of games. Let's see if they can turn it up here in the second half, as we will take one more game break here before the second half starts. You're watching Boys Soccer on Zaleski Sports.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older.
I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to Franklin High School. 1-0 is the score. The Sabres lead here. Boys soccer on Zaleski Sports. Elijah Vangsalata alongside Matt Peck producing here. We're getting ready here for the second half here, final 40 minutes of the game. Glad you guys could join us here tonight. Our first Franklin Sabres game for their home school, as we'll have them on a lot more in the next couple weeks here. Next week we'll have them on girls volleyball, Franklin versus Racine Park on Tuesday, and then next Friday, Matt Peck will have you on the call for Racine Park versus Franklin. We'll see Joey Clay and the Franklin Sabres taking on Park for the first time on Zaleski Sports next Friday. So here we go here to start the second half. Franklin getting a little bit of an early attack here in the first minute of the second half. Crossing over in the middle. Good cross. Oh, try to slide in to kick it in, but almost wanted to get a goal call early on here in the first minute of the second half. Just slipped a little bit there trying to slide it into the goal. So Johnson will kick this one away. And Franklin controlling it right back again here, trying to speed it up. Get a couple more guys over. They still have some numbers. Good move that time. Over to the middle. Crossing it in, and routine play for Johnson. Johnson trying to find a guy down the field. Try to kick this one too. Good save right there by the Franklin defender. It's Might that time. Might. Only a couple Waukesha defenders down the field. Nobody on the side, and just a little bit too much on that pass right there. Rolling out of bounds. Waukesha North trying to go a little bit fast right now. Safe to say Franklin's goalie's been bored here the first 2 minutes of the second half. Have nothing to really do, but that's a good thing in soccer because that makes your job easier. As Waukesha North, it's a one-on-one right now, and the Franklin defender wins at that time, as that one's just going to fall out of bounds, and the possession will go back to the Sabres. That was a pretty good kick that time from Might. Kicking it over the middle. And oh, he's got a pretty good shot on goal right here, and he gets it up the middle. Goal. It was a one-on-one, and Grisham Blado with the second goal of the game. He's the captain of this team. 2-0 Sabres in the first 3 minutes of the second half. Like I said, Grisham Blado had 3 goals last game, 2 here early. So a pretty good start for the senior. He's been that biggest offensive threat here, maybe one of the biggest threats even in the SEC conference this season for the soccer teams. So 2-0 Sabres, 3 minutes gone by here in the second half. Yeah, keep in mind if Franklin were to do it, scoring 6 goals in a row right here, the game will end early, but that's going to take a lot. Waukesha North been a lot on the attack here on defense still. I think Waukesha North has been playing a little bit more aggressive, so I don't think that will happen tonight, but I could be wrong, possibly. I don't know. Waukesha North hasn't even been that bad defensively. They just can't stop the captain, Grisham Blado. He's just finding any way to score here tonight. Johnson once again looking to goal kick this one out. Trying to get a handball signal here. They're not going to call it. Looks like Waukesha North. You can't just concede that play. You just got to keep playing if you don't hear a whistle. Yep. And Franklin wins that one again that time. Franklin looking to get another attack right here. Over to Blado, and a good deflection that time by the North Stars. Trying to reset it over to the left sideline. Moving it down the field. Oh, he's got speed on him. Going to cross it over and punted away by the Waukesha North defender, but they're going to reset it once again in the left corner. Waukesha North. Ooh. Oh! Little push that time here. That was a foul that time by the Sabres. Shoved them to the ground that time here. No yellow or red cards on that one, but it would have to be a lot more if you want that. It's not that big of a blowout yet. It's still 2-0 to score, though, for Franklin. Yeah, another name to keep an eye on for the Sabres as well on the offensive end is Caleb Dukic. 2 goals last game against Racine Case. He's been doing a lot to help Blado get the goals today. Jamie Hooley checking in for Waukesha North right now. North Stars is like one of the first few times we've seen them get the ball on their side in this half. And they can't do anything with it on one of their first tries. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned tomorrow night. We're going to be back at Oak Creek tomorrow night for Oak Creek versus Indian Trail football, SEC Conference football showdown here on Zaleski Sports, 7 p.m. tomorrow night here. Have that game on, get your popcorn, watch the Packer game alongside with it at 7:15. Should be a good night of football. I'll be watching McGuanago Arrowhead. Franklin getting the attack going here. Six minutes gone by here in the second half. Do we? Yeah, I forgot there's football tonight in the high school as well. Got a couple of games on Zaleski Sports as well tonight. Go ahead and check that out for yourselves. Yeah, you got to go on ScoreStream as this is going to be a free kick for the Sabres right now as Ethan Johnson right there to make the catch. And he's going to wait to get some of his players downfield so he could handle it over down the field. Has not that good of a Goal kick right there. I think he didn't have the right footing that time, and it's going to go right back to the Sabres. Sabres trying to hurry here as they got a couple numbers on the field here. Trying to go to the far side. Oh, a little too high and almost a field goal. Oh, my goodness. Could you imagine if Leo Eroldi hit that one right there? Looked like it could have been almost like a field goal right there. As Waukesha North trying to go down the field here. Julian Romano punts that one to the middle. As Thomas McAdams Chavez was a little left on the shot that time. It'll be a corner kick for the North Stars now. North Stars still right on it on the attack right now, and they're just going to volley it up, and Servinyanchi with the catch. Oh, Franklin has a man up the right side. Nikita Athens just going to get that one kicked out of bounds. It's going to stick with the Sabres now, though. It's a little under 10 minutes here. Start the second half. 1 goal already in the second half by Grisham Blado. He's got both goals today. The only guy that scored tonight here in the soccer game. It's a good slide tackle that time, but by Franklin, as they're just gonna just gonna try to score right here, and oh, that was dangerous right there. Shirvanshi was playing a little bit up right there, and they were just trying to pass it right back to him, one of his own defenders. It could have been almost an own goal right there. Lucky enough that just curled right to the left that time. Off sides right there. Blado. It's a little bit in front of his defender. I saw that one coming too right away. So it'll be a goal kick for Ethan Johnson now. Owen Johnson, excuse me. Ooh, Waukesha North almost had something right here, but a good clear right there by ooh. A pretty big hit right there as a Waukesha North guy goes down. Let's see how he is right now here. Trying to get up right now, but good sportsmanship right there as the Franklin defender helps him up. Make sure he's all right. He's going to be all right. It's a pretty hard hit here. Waukesha North offensive guy ran into 2 defensive Franklin Sabres, and they just came crashing right into him. Kind of slipping into each other here. Oh, from that angle, it almost looked like he knocked him out with the punch right there. But Julian Romano, or that was Freddie Duarte, trying to get a little attack going right there for the North Stars. Good tackle that time, though. Ball goes out of bounds, and it'll go right back to the Sabres. Waukesha North getting it right back right there, but the defender is right with them. It's been the case all game for the Sabres defense. Sticking with your man, marking your guy throughout the whole game. Going up the middle. Uh-oh, he's going to beat him to it. Blado going to kick it up, and a goal. Was that? That was not Blado that time. I think that was Caleb Dukic. One of the other big scoring threats for this Franklin Sabres team with the goal.
Sabre goal number 6, Caleb Dukic.
You got to call those two the terrific two between Grisham Blado and Caleb Dukic here, both combining for the 3 goals here. 2 goals here to start the second half for the Sabres and a 3-0 lead. 52-27 gone by in the game. It's a little under 30 minutes left here to go. Ooh. I think that was one of those plays where I think he just slipped a little bit there, helping each other up, high-fiving each other again. Good sportsmanship, as it'll be a free kick once again for the Sabres at the 35. About 40 yards to try to get a goal right here. Maybe try to cross it over the middle, maybe get a header into the goal. Crosses this one in, and a good pass, but wow, they had it set up right there, but Owen Johnson, they just didn't have enough power on that kick, it looked like. If he had a lot more power on that kick, I think that could have been a goal easily. He was right there, just one-on-one with the goalie, right in front of his defender. So Franco just going to play a little bit back here, as now they're going to try to cross it right back in and be aggressive. Nobody right there, and finally, Sabre guy crosses over to the right sideline. Blado crosses it over to the middle, one more, and good defense that time by the North Stars, as really good stop by Kevin Lopez Juarez. Corner kick for the Sabres coming now. Trying to cross it right in again. Another good cross. Owen Johnson right on it. An offside flag called up. It's going to be a goal kick now. Johnson trying to roll it fast. Another good kick, just a little to the left, though. Franklin being very aggressive here in the first 15 minutes of the second half. They've had about 4 to 5 shots on goal. 2 of them are already executed with the goal from Blado and Dukic. Like I said, at half, Franklin looking to be more aggressive after a couple of their first games with a lot of goals. And they sure have responded after only scoring 1 goal at half, getting 2 more right back. Good stop out of bounds that time by Julian Romano. Once again, Franklin just resetting it, moving it around. Have a pretty comfortable lead right now, but trying to find the right guys. Going up down the field, a high shot. And is the kick good on the field goal? Looked like it went a little over. Might have went through the crossbars right there. But just a little too high of a shot that time. Pretty far shot, too. Shot it from around the 20-yard line. We're going to take a quick commercial break now. Stay with us, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching Boys Soccer on Zaleski Sports.
Did you know? At Franklin High School, the career and technical education spaces are currently overcrowded and lack sufficient workstations for participation in larger, scalable project work. There is currently a lack of project storage space, and some areas are not ADA compliant, hindering inclusive participation. Upgrades are needed in our effort to prepare students for increasingly popular industrial career paths. Your vote matters.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 3-0 Sabres lead on the Waukesha North Stars here in a non-conference boys soccer matchup here on Zaleski Sports. Elijah Manks-a-lot alongside Matt Peck producing here tonight with you. Pretty great game here for the Franklin Sabres, picking off right where they left off in the second half with the attacks, scoring goals here. 2 goals in the first quarter of the second half. So we got 23 minutes left here to go. A corner coming in here. Franklin's been doing pretty well on it, and they scored on it. Couldn't see who that was that time, but it'll be 4-0 Franklin.
Enters the game and he scores. Number 14,
Novakovic with the goal that time here at the 57 mark here as Franklin gets their 3rd goal of the second half as they're looking to do even more right now. Still attacking here. I can't remember the last time Waukesha North has had possession on their side of the field. Franklin has just done a great job controlling it on their side. Waukesha North's defender's a little gassed as a good save that time by Johnson. Franklin almost gets another goal in a minute right there. So it's 4-0 Sabres. A little under 23 minutes left here to go. Oh, good job to keep it on the side right there. Good header. I'll just fall back right here, and that's what they're going to do. Just move it around. Good pass down the field of 30 to the right sideline. That's what Franklin's been doing really well here in the second half. Good passing around, good crosses to set up goals. And the corner kicks, as this one's just going to be kicked right there. Just a little left right there. Had a defender right on him. Couple white jerseys. We're going to read some sponsors again. Be a part of a Marshfield tradition at Maple Fall Fest. Don't miss the 32nd annual Maple Fall Fest, Saturday and Sunday, September 14th and 15th at Wildwood Park and Zoo in Marshfield. Learn more at visitmarshfield.com and follow them on Facebook. Fleet Farm is here to help you gear up for hunting season. Shop their huge selection of scouting and concealment must-haves, safety essentials, and blaze orange gear. Shop the entire selection of hunting gear from all the top brands today at Fleet Farm. 4-0 is a score here at Franklin High School. The Sabres lead. Almost 20 minutes left here to go in the game. I think it would be a little too out of reach for Franklin to get to that mercy rule, but crazier things have happened. Waukesha North hasn't really been able to get anything going on offense in the second half and the first half of the second half. It's been Franklin controlled with the possession for more than half of this second half so far. Franklin, offensive guy, midfielder coming up with it. They got numbers. And a good stop that time to block it away by Owen Johnson. As Waukesha North looking to push it, and right there, and that time is Might. Waukesha North finally getting it on their side a little bit here. They just don't have as many guys on offense down here, and Franklin just gives it away right back to them, and they're going to have a chance to set it up, and just a little bit too much on the pass to set it up in the corner. Tyler Shetler trying to put it down right there. Ball will go back. Ball will go back to the Sabres now. Oh, it's a little bit slippage action right there by Novakovic. Halfway through the second half here, Franklin crossing it over once again. This has been their strong suit here in the second half, being able to score off of those corners and free kicks. And it's mainly been because of how the guy that has kicked it from the corner, or the free kick, has set it up. A lot more subs coming in now as this game starting to get more out of reach. The more Franklin scores with 18 minutes left here to go in the game. Franklin once again attacking, getting up on the left side. He's got room. Good stop by Johnson. They're going to get another chance right here, and there's no goalie. And, oh, they're still going to keep chances right here. The goalie's shaking up a little bit, just standing in the same spot. And a good execution by the Waukesha North defense that time. But Owen Johnson is injured on the field right now, the goalie. As while he's going to be attended to, we're going to take a quick game break here. Herrera checking in for the Sabres. But you're watching boys soccer on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Elevate your flavor with Burn Pit Barbecue. At Burn Pit Barbecue, we're bringing the bold flavors of Wisconsin straight to your grill. As veterans, we know the importance of quality and commitment. That's why every rub and sauce we make is gluten-free, all-natural, and crafted right here in Wisconsin. Order now at burnpitbbq.com and enjoy free shipping on your first order with code SPORTS. Visit burnpitbbq.com today.
Welcome back here on Zaleski Sports. 4-0 Sabres lead on Waukesha North. Owen Johnson being helped out the field. Elijah Vingsala alongside Matt Peck here with you here on Zaleski Sports. Boys soccer for the first time in the Milwaukee area. Yeah, it's been a pretty dominant one for one of our home schools, Franklin Sabres, as Owen Johnson looks fine. They're going to have another goalie come into the game, though, as he's limping off here, getting some assistance. But they're going to need another goalie the rest of the way. And Owen Johnson as well is one of their team captains, so want to hope this isn't serious for his senior campaign with Waukesha North. So the play will go on here. Franklin will take over with the possession. Waukesha North going to take it on their side of the field a little bit. Good tackle that time. Didn't even get the possession for 1 minute right there for Waukesha North. Going to kick it back to the goalie, Franklin. Just set up a little bit of a attack going forward. Who could stop that time? Kicking out of bounds, and it'll go right back to the Sabres. Sabres looking to go fast. You don't have to turn on that high. Goal kick coming up for the North Stars. There's a good cross into the middle. Oh, that almost went in the goal, but oh, the shot no good from the left corner that time. Franklin's still getting their shots off 4-0. They're just trying to keep attacking here. Up by 4 with a little under 16 minutes left to go in the game. Foul called right there on the slide tackle. Oh, it's going to be a yellow card on Franklin.
Give him the red.
I think the game is too, unless he does something really bad, the game is too out of reach for them to give him that. I've seen crazier things with my brother's soccer games before. Seen a lot of red cards before. And club play. Club play is pretty physical. It's just like AAU basketball. Both teams play hard. Like in AAU and club, you got scouts watching you for potential college ball. It's no joke to watch about. Got to actually try in those leagues.
And in youth, you can try too.
Oh, yeah. In high school as well, just to try to get your team to state, try to get a dub.
State ain't that far.
As they cross that one in. Yeah, state's only... That's the only state tournament kind of close to us. At U-Line in Milwaukee. Beautiful facility out there. A couple months from now.
The same weekend as level 3 of the playoffs is
Franklin is just resetting it now. Back over to Nishi, the goalie. They're going to go out down the field. And it's hit down by a Waukesha North player. Waukesha North hasn't got a single... Only got 1 or 2 shots here, maybe not even in the start of the second half. Haven't been able to do anything. Oh, good shot on the right side. Just missed it that time, though. It's Dominic Mala, the senior. Ravens lead 7-0 on the Chiefs. Your opening night of the NFL season. If you NFL fans watching or listening, if you're a fantasy football lover, Derrick Henry was the one that scored the touchdown. Got a really great night of football coming up tomorrow night. SEC football. We got Indian Trail versus Oak Creek. You could also watch on NBC tomorrow night if you're in Wisconsin. The Packers versus Eagles. We'll be keeping an eye on that game as well tomorrow night during our Indian Trail Oak Creek football broadcast.
Indian Trail should win by 30.
Franklin getting a good setup here, going in the goal. Good stop by the new goalie that time. Even dove for that one. Just textbook goalie play right there. Franklin controlling over, slipped again though in the middle. A couple Franklin defenders right there just to eat up that play. Waukesha North trying to get right back at it. How about the job right now that Joshua Morris, one of the bench guys coming in, is doing here. He's got some pretty good height on the Sabres team. Keeping the ball away from the North Stars. 11 minutes left here to go in the game. 4-0 Sabres lead. North Stars possibly just trying to look to score at least something here. But they just keep giving it right back to Franklin. Eads, Gabriel Eads, one of the new guys in this game again. The ball's going to be kicked out of bounds, and it will stick with the Sabres with almost 10 minutes left here to go in the game. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Sabres fans, if you're watching, or North Stars fans, we will have a lot more Franklin Sabres coming up in the next coming weeks. We got Racine Park versus Franklin volleyball on Tuesday, and then Racine Park versus Franklin football next Friday. Should be a pretty fun week, right? Get the Sabres on. First time with girls volleyball and football. Get to see Lewis Brown's team in action, and then the following week we'll be doing Oak Creek versus Franklin girls volleyball earlier in the week, and then we'll do Oak Creek versus Franklin football, which has been heavily dominated by the Sabres the last couple of years, other than a couple of years ago when the Knights finally got one win off of them. Waukesha North just kicking that ball away. And to make the defense of Franklin just work right to it, and ball's going to go right back to the North Stars now. Franklin looking to get maybe one more attack going here in the last 10 minutes. Just trying to keep the ball on their side of the field, just playing a little bit keep away and trying to make this game out of reach, which I think it already is, but try to put up some more points on the board just to be safe. It's Waukesha North. Probably try to give it to the guy up in the middle here if he tries to run for it. There's another good slide tackle that time by Fernando Herrera that time. Another guy coming off the bench for the Sabres. Good kick out of bounds, and it's going to keep the possession with the North Stars. We're going to do one more commercial break here. 7.5 minutes left here to go in the game. You're watching boys soccer on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Welcome back here on Zaleski Sports. 4-0's a score. Franklin leads. This one pretty much out of reach here. Sabres are going to get their third one as they might be getting another goal right here. Has some numbers, and the goalie just slides right on it right there. Like he's going down the slip-in slide for that one on Waukesha North. I think a foul was called that time right there. And this is going to be a Waukesha North. The ball's going to go right back to the Sabres now. Crossing up the middle. Going to get another good shot at it, and another good stop by the Waukesha North goalie. I almost said Racine. This is the backup guy coming in too for Waukesha North. Been pretty good to fill in here. Not too much damage. Oh, Franklin guy tried to steal it off of the pass right here. Slipped though. Sabres looking to improve 3-0 on the year for their first 2 wins here. Only giving up 1 goal on the season so far. I think Franklin versus Oak Creek boys soccer is going to be a really good matchup this year. Last time they met up was in the playoffs, and in shocking fashion, I think not a lot of people expected it, but Franklin actually pulled off the upset 6-5 in penalties. It was a tie game. Weather conditions, from what I remember, were it was a pretty rough game for a big rivalry game in the playoffs. Yep. That's what coaches got to tell them. You got to prepare for any weather, especially here in the fall where it's going to get a lot colder. You're going to get some rain games. You're going to get all of it.
You're going to get some snow games.
Yeah. You better hope we don't get any snow in October.
No, I was not moving.
Franklin getting on the attack again. Crossing over the middle, another good stop. In the last couple minutes, the goalie for Racine North or Waukesha North has been on fire. It's like Owen Johnson on the bench right now. It looks like he's just walking it off a little bit. He looks like he'll probably be fine for the future. But since this game's pretty much out of reach, they're just going to play it safe and keep him out. Another attack coming here for the Sabres. Some grabbing jerseys on the side of the field here. Nobody's going to give up here as the bench guys playing hard until the final whistle here with under 3 minutes after to go in the game. I think he was out of bounds on that one. Just had a little bit too much on the play. Tried to keep himself in bounds as he was cutting right back in on the right sideline. It's going to be another one-on-one situation here coming up for the Sabres, and it's failed that time. Just couldn't get the right footing on it. But Franklin gets it right back. Kind of getting double-teamed on that right side. One guy just trying to help. That'll be a goal kick for the North Stars now. Closing in on a minute left here to go in the game. Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow night we will be back tomorrow night at Oak Creek High School for Oak Creek versus Indian Trail football. Both teams 1-1, trying to bounce back from losses against two really good teams, two top 10 teams in the state. As that will be like a dogfight in that game with 1 minute left here to go in this game. But stay tuned to that. And then next week, once again, we'll be right back here at Sullivan Stadium here next Friday, as the Sabres will take on Racine Park. And we'll also have volleyball next Tuesday on Zaleski Sports for Franklin against Racine Park in the Sabre Gym. Got a lot more exciting coverage to come for you guys here with both Franklin and Oak Creek. Waukesha North looking to get their first goal of the game, and they finally do. Pretty good score right here with the final 10 seconds left to go. They finally get something on that one. It's all right. Pretty good passing right there. Looked like Franklin just wanted to give it up. Last couple of seconds right there. Only 13 seconds left to go, and they get that score on the board. So that'll do it tonight here. 4-1 will be the final score. The Sabres defeat the Waukesha North Stars here in this boys soccer matchup on Zaleski Sports. Franklin will improve to 3-0 on the year, keep their undefeated campaign alive, while Waukesha North will go to 1-2. We're going to do a quick Nasonville Dairy postgame show with fresh cheese curds made daily. We're going to go right to that game break, and then I'll come back with a quick recap before we wrap things up here tonight.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fure, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy.
Welcome back from Franklin High School Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Fresh cheese curds made daily on NasonvilleDairy.com. 4-1 is the final score here. Franklin defeats Waukesha North. Franklin improves to 3-0 on the year. Waukesha North goes down to 1-2 on the season. Very good night for the Franklin Sabres. 2 goals for Grisham Blado, the senior. He's been the goal machine for this team. And Caleb Dukic also with the goal, and Novakovic also with 1 goal as well. But pretty good defensive game other than the last minute of the game where Waukesha North finally got a pretty good attack at the end and got their first goal with about 20 seconds left to go in the game. But defense has been the story of the game for the Sabres, and they're terrific too, as I call them, with Blado and Dukic finishing it up scoring on the scoring end. So that'll wrap it up here for our first ever soccer game here on Zaleski Sports High School Soccer. On Zaleski Sports, from Elijah Vinks, a lot of signing off for your Matt Peck. Elijah Vinks, a lot of signing up on Zaleski Sports.